I had a customer, and she asked me if I could fix this doorway that had rot in it, and see where that lower of the two Dutch roofs comes down. It just came all the way down, and then there was a deck. You can see this concrete deck here, and it just drained onto that concrete deck, and it rotted out this doorway that was right here where this gutter is, where this addition is. So you see where that window is, the first window on the left there, and that other window there on the, oh, anyway, you see the little bump out there, that is an addition. I guess there was another addition where the 5 windows are that go further down that had already been built maybe years ago, and then I added this bathroom right here where that door was that was leaking and knocked out that concrete, and also put this little roof here on these brick columns that were here, except they were completely hollow and they were very fragile, so I had to take them all apart and fill them with real concrete and then put them back together. And when I did that, I realized also that, see, here's the addition from one side. I'll show you the other side in a minute. Customer painted all this, and anyway, so then I realized that these columns are also hollow, and this huge roof was about to collapse because this column and this column are hollow. So I had to take those columns out and put huge footers way down in there, and rebuild all these columns. And these things are kind of a joke too, but I put them all back together as best I could. And then I also added a little bracing in the middle of this because it was just completely, it had no reason not to spread. It was just sitting here. So fixed that front porch and just fixed a little rot, and really put a lot of flashing and sealing along this trim here. A lot of flashing, and rebuilt some of this trim that was rotten from this corner was all rotten out. So we flashed all this and put in some of the bottom trim there along here, and super flashed this. And all right, so here's our addition. And then after the addition, she said, you know, I kind of also like to have an addition here. So built this little bump out here as well, to extend their dining room and a bedroom on the back of the house. And they had all these old screens that they got. They're cypress screens, so she's painting those right now. But I've kind of been rebuilding them and putting them together, and she's painting them. But that's what she's doing last there. And I built these steps here out of the bricks they had around the house. They had all these different kinds of bricks. You can't really see them in this light, but they all have names on them. Really cool. So I made these steps, and while I'm showing you the steps, let me show you the other steps. And I also made some steps around the other side of the addition here, kind of the same style. And they got these screen doors too with the thing. So let me show you from the other way. I guess this is alright. Okay, so this is the end of the addition here. I put these little things because that's what's on the rest of the house. How those see. So that's the rest of the house there. And we went all under it and put a whole bunch of bracing underneath too, and it had hardy vents underneath, and that was just no good at all. So we put something better, and we put these doors in. She got these doors also, these little French doors, and they got a bunch of this old recycled pine. So we laid all that, and they're going to come back and sand this on their own later. But I laid all that. It looks really nice under here. But it's just old wood there. And we also used that same old beadboard she's got. And she put these windows in here and old beadboard on the ceilings too. And then just a shiplap, new shiplap that we bought. And here's the original floor of the house. See, it's that same longleaf pine. It's really nice. And then she had these two doors here, and I made some cabinets to match. She stained them. She's still working on the stain. And then she also had this cabinet, this countertop here. It was spalted pecan is what it was, and it came in a flood around here. This is in Staples, so I made this countertop. She had this old sink, and I custom built a countertop around it. It's so solid underneath you wouldn't believe. It's like, well, you can't see, but it's, believe me, I hold a car. This thing is as heavy as a car almost. And that's the other side of the countertop. I think it's real nice. And I made one of these cabinets, and one of them was already here. I think it was this one that I made. I almost forgot now. And let's see, that same old, or no, this is just some of the new shiplap. They stained it. I made this cool vent hood cover, and they're going to put an old stove here on this hearth pad, and I put a whole bunch of shoring up underneath the framing under the floor. This is a big old heavy oven, but we built this thing out of that old flooring too, and I ran it through the planer. Came out really nice. The customer's staining and painting all of this. And here's our cool old refrigerators. And so this is the addition. I added the wall. The window started here. I mean, the wall started here. So I added this this addition, and this cool French door thing. They also got from that same people that gave them the cypress screens. And this is the addition here. This is her tile she selected. It's a really cool tile. She's real good at selecting tile. She designed this little porch area here, and just some more of the same screen doors that they got. There's the other side of the steps I was showing you. So anyway, let me show you the inside now. I've done some other cool stuff. This is all the just trying to match the house. So we made this porch look like the exterior of the house, which is cool. There's more of those little things. And I'm going to make a lot of custom transitions. And this was we made a closet here as part of the addition, just a little closet. And then she had some old pieces that she found at antique shopping, and I put them all together and made this big old thing for walking through here. And he had this cool piece he found. He was going to put a phone in. I installed that in this wall. This is still part of the addition here. This is a little bedroom on the other side of the addition, and that's pretty nice. And I added a little closet here, and she also picked up these cool lights. So that was the original house there where those are. Of course, we cut that and put a big header in and put these French doors in. So this is where the original house. And then they added a little, I guess this is like a porch or something that they then put a bathroom on. It's kind of weirdly sloped here. And then that's my addition there. And that's some more of that same flooring that I've laid, and they're going to come back and do later. But it does look nice. Alright, let me show you the bathrooms. Alright, here's more French doors there. That's cool. And another closet that we added out of that shiplap. It's pretty cool. And this was the exterior wall here. And that's where we put the bathroom. This was an addition that someone else built a long time ago. And then here's the bathroom that I built, and she made this tile pattern. She ordered this tile online. Little nooks for stuff in there, and I like this a lot. It's that same beadboard she got, antique stuff, and I made this thing. She had the panel, the plank for this, and her husband wanted this ironing board here. I really like the way it turned out. And anyway, it's pretty cool. Here's the tile floor, and then they had me build this really cool tile shower. It's probably my favorite part. This whole remodel is building this tile shower. It's got all kinds of water barriers behind it, liquid applied, and oh, it's so well sealed. And it's really important when you build a tile shower that you have a professional build it, because what's behind the surface is what really counts with these things. And it's real easy to slap the tile on, but there's a lot of science involved in what goes behind the tile, and you really need a professional who cares. She had this stained glass put in that. This is another bathroom on the other side I'll show you, and all this tile here, and there's a hot water heater in this little cabinet that's removable, comes out, and this is the original window there, and they put this sconce and it's this thing she's got to match, and that's it. So that's a pretty cool bathroom. And that bathroom was because this door right here was rotting from the rain coming down. And right, let me show you the other bathroom. Oh, here's a little closet too that we added in here. The shelves we wanted on the other side, and It's a little shiplap closet. Now, here's the bedroom. It's pretty nice. This window she put in there. The top, she's all about getting light from one room to another. That's why all these are so nice. So here's the other bathroom with that same tile floor. And she designed this pattern as well, and I put it down. It's super reinforced underneath as well. And look at this, is a kitty litter hole they put there. They designed this cabinet to hold a kitty litter box that they can remove, and I put even that waterproofing stuff I put in here on the inside. You can't see it really, but the kitty litter smell out. But it's kind of creative. I dig it. And we got this really heavy clawfoot tub in here. There's that window that goes from one side to the other, and that's the other side of that window that I started showing you. The addition just to the left of it there. And look, I'll show you the kitchen. All right, there's the kitchen coming from that way. Addition. I'm Aaron Friend. Thanks for watching.